Look what I found. This fan shroud's loose and just walking around in here. That's not good. I'll have to get that fixed before I put this back on the road. And well, I don't like the place of this oil filter. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world because I can actually get my hand up in here. I'm spilling a little bit there, but no big deal. It's on snow. Oh, look at that! I can actually get that with my hand. Oh, it's tight though. Come on, you can't be tight forever. Okay, there we go. I felt the seal. I'll wait for that to quit draining. And we'll get it over here. Want to see dogs? You want to see dogs? There's the dogs. Hi guys. Hi guys. Hi guys. There's more up here. Mr. Max. Let's make Max famous. Nemo. Nemo the dog. Hi Nemo. It's Cosmo. There's Cosmo. All the attention's always got to be on Cosmo. Those little drain pans in there, they've got to deflect the oil out front. They never work when you try to do it like this. You got to be up on a hoist or it just leaks back. That's fine. It's working. I'd love to get up in there without getting my arm covered in it. There we go, left hand for the win. Working on vehicles, you quickly become ambidextrous. That's using both your hands when you would normally favor one. I've been ambidextrous my whole life, so it's a little easier for me than a lot of people, but it's still a skill worth having. This drain pan's cool. It's got a spot for your oil filter so it can sit there and drain. Alright, I'm gonna let that drain out and drain and leak a bit. And I'll get the new filter on. That's so tight you can't even see what you're doing with your hand in the way. Try not to get the filter dirty on stuff. There we go, I got a really good grip on it. And you only need to go until it touches And depending on the filter, 3/4 of a turn is average. I like to go just as reasonably tight as I can by hand. Because then I know I will be able to get the filter back off by hand later. You never ever want to torque down a filter with a wrench or a strap or anything. Only ever by hand. I forgot to mention earlier, but there's an O-ring here that you want to make sure doesn't stick up top, or what'll happen is you'll get an awesome leak between the filter and the block, and nobody wants that. So you always got to make sure, yeah, that big foam filter or big foam ring, this one's really on there, but you can see what I'm talking about, I hope. Make sure you get that off. If anyone was watching this as a how-to video, these are 10mm heads. The drain plug on the bottom of the engine was 14mm. Okay, so under your hood, that's where you fill the oil from. This guy's got the 4-liter V6. And it's going to take 530. We're putting in synthetic blend. We live in the cold, and the synthetic oils are much better for flowing in the cold. This is going to hold both of these jugs exactly. So I've got a 1 quart and I've got a 1 gallon over there. So 6 quarts, I guess. So it holds a total of 5.4 quarts or 5.1 liters. Both of these jugs together equal 5.1 liters, which is exactly what I want. So we dump them both straight in. Here's where it's nice to have a helper letting you know from afar if you have an oil leak underneath. If your filters come loose, or you've forgotten to tighten your drain plug or filter. I've had that happen. Not fun. I've always been able to save it quickly, though. I've never forgotten something entirely. Just the drain plug, tightened it up, and it was fine. Okay, now we're gonna pull the dipstick and check the oil. So of course it's right up over the top for now. And that's just because the oil fill goes down the filler neck and runs into the dipstick tube. Now that's way up in there. Where's that? That's such an annoying spot. It's way down in there. Maybe that first time. Alright. Put it all the way in. And we have, it's just up over the lines, which is perfect because I haven't run it yet. I got that fan guard back in place. So let's start it up and fill the filter, check the oil level again. Nice and quiet. And there she is. No leaks underneath. And there you go. That's how to change oil. This is a 2010. That's how to change oil in a 2010 Pathfinder 4-liter V6 up in the Canadian wilderness. Nothing but blue, cold skies around here lately.